have a dream that my four little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream today. One day right there in Alabama, little black boys and black girls will be able to join hands with little white boys and white girls as sisters and brothers. I have a dream today.
Good morning, South Kids Up. I'm Tehani Lafotu.
And I'm Jessica Swanson. All throughout the show, we will be working to deliver you today's news while also honoring and remembering the life of Martin Luther King Jr. Now, Tehani, do you think that you can maybe start us off with some news?
You know, I had a dream that you would ask me to do that. In some late breaking news, the end of semester date has been moved. Wednesday, January 29th will be the last A day of the first semester.
And Thursday, January 30th will be the last B day of the semester, with second semester beginning on Friday, January 31st.
Seniors, if you're interested in learning more about our 2020 Senior Grad Night celebration, you can now meet with a parent representative in the Commons during lunches on Fridays. There you can find out more about the fun night they are planning for after graduation. As we continue to look ahead toward the future, you may be looking for a way to earn a little cash. If you will be 18 by March 1st, you are eligible to apply for a job for the census. This is a great spring through summer job where you can earn $18 an hour. If you'd like more information, see the Career Center.
Attention seniors, the AccuPlacer date has been moved to Thursday, February 6th after school in the library. You have until the 5th to sign up and pay your $20 at the ASP window. If you have any questions, see the Career Center. All right, Tehani, we have taken a look into the future, but why don't we take a look at the present?
I think you're right, and I know the perfect way to do it, with clubs.
The clubs meeting today are IB Action, Hiking, and Builders of Unity.
And meeting on Tuesday are Wolf Howl Journalism, FBLA, D&D, and Key.
We've talked about the future and the present, so I think it is time to take a look at the past. On Monday, we will all celebrate the life of Martin Luther King, but how do we see his impact in our life today? This Monday, across the country, many will enjoy a day off due to Martin Luther King Jr.
When I think about Martin Luther King, I just think about where we would be without him.
Martin Luther King Day to me is about equality and togetherness.
Martin Luther King means to me how an ordinary man can overcome tremendous struggle.
Martin Luther King was a very good man.
Truly, this day has much more meaning beyond the surface. He campaigned for racial equality to the public, ultimately resulting in great success. Not only has he touched the lives of many, there are even over 900 streets dedicated to his name, as well as 25 memorials across the country. For example, in Indianapolis, the Landmark for Peace was made to celebrate the long-term effects of Martin Luther. The reaching out of the two figures symbolizes how separate races are so close to one another, yet so far away. Then travel to his hometown, Atlanta, Georgia, to see the King Center, a global destination since 1968, dedicated to represent the causes in which King both lived and died for. So this Monday, take time to think about why this day is important to celebrate.
I have a dream today.
So this Monday, remember to let freedom ring and honor the legacy and life of Martin Luther King. One way in which we can continue to honor his dream this weekend is by joining together and attending a sporting event.
Winter sports are coming to a close, so remember to go out and support your fellow classmates before it's too late.
The wrestling team competed last night against Rogers and won 47-24. They also competed against Bellarmine and won 66-9.
Peyton Motter, Mitchell Niner, Ethan Patmore, Xavier Eaglin, Joseph Laws,
Logan Stafford, Richard Nolan, Adam Kennedy, and Zoe Pangilinan all won their matches last night.
Now, as we are on the topic of sports, any men interested in trying out for soccer this spring, there will be conditioning every Tuesday and Thursday from 2:30 to 4 on the stadium field.
If you're interested in being a part of the track and field team this year, there will be an informational preseason meeting next Thursday, the 23rd at 2:10 in Stage 2.
If you were drawn for our parking pass, please head to the security office ASAP. You must have all your paperwork filled out and handed in by the end of the school day today. If you do not come by to collect your pass, then the spot will be given to another student. And if you didn't get enough of the talent show last weekend, there's no need to be sad anymore because next Thursday you can attend the SKHS Staff Talent Show. The show will begin at 6 p.m. and admission will be $5 with all the proceeds going to the SK Senate.
On the topic of entertainment, tonight is Improv Night at 6:30 in Stage 1. There will be a special guest co-host, Principal Goodwin, and tickets are only $2 with ASB and $3 without. As the semester comes to a close, it is important that you take care of any problems you may have with your second semester schedule ASAP. These problems include an incomplete schedule, you need a class for graduation, you've been assigned to the wrong level, you've already taken the class or received credit for the class, or a medical reason. If this is you, then head down to the guidance office during non-class time to pick up a schedule correction request form. The counselors will not be available in the comments and no appointments will be made to meet with counselors regarding these problems. I think that just about covers all the news that we have for today.
Yes, but before we go, let's share a little bit more about Martin Luther King's fight for racial equality.
Just 50 years ago, Martin Luther King Jr. led a march through our nation's capital.
He had a dream that we would be able to transform the jangling discords of our nation into a beautiful symphony of brotherhood.
And that one day, people would not be judged by the color of their skin, but by their content of their character. While you have an extra day off this weekend, use that time to honor Martin Luther King and his fight for equality.
And remember to let freedom ring and have a great weekend, SK.